Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Touch. I'm Darwin Campbell. I'm the outreach minister for the FSBC in Glendale, Saguaro Ranch. If you like the Morning Touch, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, as it's designed to bring about a motivational and inspirational message this day. I want to ask you a question this morning. What comes to mind when I say things like Babe Ruth, Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy? I'm sure there are bright thoughts, positive thoughts about these men who have done great things and achievements and accomplishments throughout life. On the other hand, what is invoked in your mind when I say something like Hitler or Charles Manson? I'm sure that the hideous thoughts of what they did also cross your mind. I want to share with you from Proverbs 22 and verse 1 today. In Proverbs 22:1, the writer Solomon says this: a good name is to be chosen over wealth, over great wealth. Favor is far better than silver and gold. A good name is to be chosen over great wealth, and favor is better than silver and gold. When you talk about those individuals, positive things come to mind, and then negative things come to mind. But one good thing that I can say is a good name goes a long way. A good name goes a long way, because when a good name is uttered, whether they're present or whether they're no longer with us on the earth, it triggers good thoughts. Just like someone who is infamous, like a Hitler or John Wayne Gacy or Charles Manson, it invokes negative thoughts. But I want to focus on the good name, because here's the reason. When a person has a good name, you have a lot of responsibility, because a good name brings about respect and honor and blessings. Good teachers, good pastors, good presidents, good doctors, good lawyers, good judges. When you have a good name in those categories, people look up to you for guidance and leadership. The good name brings about great weight and responsibility. It's not something to be taken lightly. A lot rides on what you say. A lot rides on your decisions and the example. That good name is maintained by the life you live, the words you speak, the actions you take. How you conduct yourself is directly proportional to your good name. We look at the actions of Hitler or Napoleon or Charles Manson, and it automatically takes us down the negative road, the bad thoughts, the evil. But when we say Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Babe Ruth, it takes us down the road of happy and good thoughts, of the positive things that they accomplished. Well, let me say this. When we're talking about a good name, you and I need also keep a good name. We may never be JFK. We may never be Babe Ruth. We may never be Martin Luther King. But our good name matters in our neighborhood. Our good name matters in our state. Our good name matters in our community. Our good name matters in our family. So we ought to be striving to have a good name, because how you live now matters. What you say now matters. All that you do now matters and has a ripple effect on generations. It has a ripple effect on your son, your daughter, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, the people in your neighborhood and community that you touch and who know you. Very important that you keep a good name, because it has an impact, a generational impact, long after you're gone. Indeed, many will talk about who you was and what you did, what you accomplished, the contributions you made. It may not be done on a national or international level, but the impact is local. Everything we do, the impact is local. It affects all of us who live around all of us. No action goes unrecognized. All that you do makes a difference. No action goes unrecognized, and all that you do makes a difference. That's why it's important to maintain a good name, because your good name can bring respect and honor in the job that you do, in the life that you lead, in the behavior that you present, in the service that you give. Your good name means something. And as a result, others who know you will also live and respect the good name that you have, and maybe even follow what you do and what you say. Your words, your decisions, your examples, they matter. They matter to young people. They matter to the middle-aged. They matter to the elderly. But most importantly, your good name matters to God. You know, the Bible tells us that our good name will follow us out of this life and into the next. You know, you look at Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 14, the Bible says, your good life will follow you out of this life into the next. Every good thing, every evil thing that you have done will be brought into judgment for God to examine. Indeed, we need to understand what the Bible says in 2 Corinthians 5 and verse 10. It says, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that we may be repaid for what we have done in our body, whether good or evil, whether good or worthless. Your good name matters. The good name that you are forging in the words and the deeds and the actions and the life in your neighborhood and community and on your job, all of that matters. And someday will be brought before the tribunal of God and judged. And we will be repaid for that, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Let us be reminded that it is important to protect your good name. Today is important to examine yourself and say, what's my name? How good is my name? What am I doing? What am I not doing? How can I do it better? Because a good name will be chosen. A good name will be respected. A good name will be recognized by God. Indeed, all these deeds brought into the final judgment, but it's important now to understand how valuable your name is, not only to the impact you make, but also to the eternity that you will lead. Protect your good name. You know, the Morning Touch is brought to you by the FSBC in Glendale for your encouragement. I hope, trust, and pray that you understand the value and the impact of your good name, and that you will do whatever it takes to make sure that your name stays positive and your impact and your legacy is positive and not negative. If there's anything we can do for you, please feel free to contact. We will pray with you. We'll help you. We will do what we can to help you get a good name. God bless you and keep you, and we'll see you again next time on The Morning Touch.